So why do I invest in a global all-world fund and the S&P 500 as well? Now, before we get into it, this is my personal investments. This is something you need to do your own research on before you actually start investing. But I've got some pretty good reasoning as to why I do this, and you're probably thinking, why would you invest in the S&P 500 and the global all-world fund? Because 60% of the global all-world fund is the US markets, which is the S&P 500. And at the minute, you would be correct. The global FTSE All World is currently 60% US. But if you take a look at this chart, that hasn't always been the case. And as you can see, in the 1980s, the US market was literally only 30 something percent of the total global market. So what does that tell you? That tells you that things potentially may change, or they may not. That is why I invest in both. Because on one side, if things do change, my FTSE All World Fund will take care of that. If the Japanese start doing extremely well, if the Chinese market starts to take over, my FTSE All World Fund will take over. However, if the S&P 500 continues to thrive, the US market continues to thrive, I'm also invested heavily in that as well. So I've got the best of both worlds, really.